Alright, hello, we're back for another Genshin Wednesday. And what are we doing today? Let's just do our dailies, get them out of the way, seeing as there's one right here. Down we go.
Solidify. Odds reveal thy surrender. This is order.
I didn't see this little fellow over here.
Crumble. Scatter. Gather.
More opponents incoming. Wow.
Propagate. Nowhere to run. Judgment is upon you.
Alright, we're done here. To the next one. Which is down there, yeah. Let's go. Sino.
I will have order. Scatter. Surrender. Futile. Quake. Nowhere to run.
Let's grab all the drops. Drops. Give me my drops. Oh, it's purple. And a potato. Alright, let's go to here. Oops. Alright, where are we going now?
No rest for the wicked.
That's enough time now just to get to the end. Be a little bit more light would be better for the video. There we go. Alright, where to next? We should have one more. Oh. Good morning, Robbie. How are you? How's it going? How is your Wednesday going? Zihua. I think I'm going to have to start streaming a bit earlier because my son doesn't have a nap now. I mean, he's here awake with me, so there's a lot of noise and stuff. I'm alright, thanks. I'm glad to hear you're doing alright. Yeah, I think from next Monday I'm going to have to start streaming at like 9 AM my time instead of around these times. Because that's the time when he's at nursery, basically. Now I don't get any free time in the afternoon. He just doesn't want a nap. And there I was thinking I'd get more time once he starts nursery to do video production as well as streaming, but I've actually got less time. It's down there we need to go. He's at that age where they start stopping having a nap anyway. You know, like when they become 3 or 4, they stop having a nap so often. Yeah, yesterday, like, he slept for less than an hour, so it's just like pointless doing a stream, you know, just to get interrupted. If I can get an hour and a half to 2 hours, and I can get a guaranteed 2 hours in the morning, because he's in nursery for like 2.5 hours in the morning. So, I can basically, by the time I drop him off and get home, I've got 2 full hours, and that's perfect for my daily Genshin. 2 hours gives me enough time to do all the dailies and everything, and there may be some questing as well, some exploration, you know, all the other things I need to be doing as well, events, all this stuff.
Into the wind.
He's been good, bless him. I said to him, the deal is, if you don't have a nap, you got to stay quiet when I stream. But he just talks so much, he's just talking to himself now.
Time to go.
You probably hear some singing at some point as well in the background. But yeah, I just think it works out better that way, because I know I'm not distracted. Not by like distracted from the game, but distracted because I have to keep checking every few minutes to make sure what he's up to. Not putting himself in danger or anything. You know how it is with kids. It's better like that. That way as well, because I could sort of in the afternoon, like now, if he's not sleeping, I could do something like editing a video quite easily, because then I can just stop doing it and attend to him and then come back to it, you know what I mean? So I might start taking like footage from next Monday of my streams, and then maybe like try and get a video out every fortnight or something. I've got to see how to do editing, all this stuff. Might as well use the time to, do something productive, which was my original plan once he started nursery. I've been trying to think about, like, what would I make the topics of my videos about Genshin be, because there's so many topics to cover, but obviously all the main topics get covered. I'm thinking about more something to do with the lore of the lands, the characters, the story, something that's totally unrelated to like how I play the game, which is about min-maxing and stuff. My characters, but something more about to do, with the story and stuff. Because most videos I see from streamers or YouTubers, they're either into the builds and the combat, and they can take or leave the storyline. But I really like the kind of story and everything, so I think that might be worth doing. Because I'm not like the best, player. I don't know all the stuff, but things like the history of characters and stuff, that's just established. I've just got to do a bit of research, and get it all down and actually make a video. 1 second. Alright, well, this doesn't sound good. My son's doing a poo, so I'm going to have to go and clean that up in a minute. Well, however long he takes. Sometimes he takes long. And so there will be an interruption, I'm afraid, in a bit, when I'm going to have to change him. Yeah, but you know what? Wait, go away, cat. You know what? Let's have this conversation in 2.5 years again, Robbie. And let's see. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying if you read between the lines of what they said, because the way the question was asked was specifically, are there any plans to have any more endgame like Spiral Abyss? And so the wording, so everyone's jumped on this bandwagon of, oh no, the developers have said no, there's not going to be any more combat endgame. But what they've said is not like Spiral Abyss, and what they've also said is because it will give the majority, they think the majority of players anxiety, right? Because they can't complete the Spiral Abyss. But if you were to wait 2.5 years, in 2.5 years' time, the majority of players won't be new by then. This is still its second year, so it's still getting lots of new players. And by that time, everyone will be able to beat the Spiral Abyss. So I think let's just wait and see. That's from a point of view of like analysing the language they used was very specific. And the question shouldn't have been about Spiral Abyss. They should have said straight up, the journalist who's the noob, he should have said, is there any plans for any more endgame combat of content, not comparing it to Spiral Abyss, because to MiHoYo, Spiral Abyss, right, like they said, it's a good place to test your characters, but also it's how they sell us the new character, right? So when there's a new banner, the Spiral Abyss leyline overflow changes to make it easier for that new character's element, right? So that's how they sell us the new character, to make it look like the new characters can do more than they actually can do because of leyline overflows. So to them, it's more of a like a testing ground stroke sales room, showroom. Do you see what I mean? So it's not quite actual end game combat to them. So I think that, because remember as well, I mean, I've said this for a long time, Genshin is still in beta. You've got to think of it like it's a game that's still in beta. It's nowhere near finished. So what I think they're trying to do is flesh out the game a bit more with other things to do within the next couple of years. The card game that's coming, they've already introduced the teapot, these sorts of things. And then, once there's a lot of other things to do that aren't combat related, they'll come back to combat. This is what I think is going to happen. So let's wait and see, because I think a lot of people, like a lot of the bigger YouTubers are all I won't be ageist, but they're a bit young and they don't understand how to read between lines and look at what else has been said, and maybe they haven't worked in big companies like MiHoYo. I've worked in some pretty prestigious world-renowned companies in my time, right? So I know how big business operates. So I say no way is that the final. Even from the design of how Genshin is, right? What do you do in Genshin? Even if you're just going through the story, as you're going through the story, you level up Aether or Illumine, you level up, you make your weapons stronger, you make your things stronger. It's the core design of the game. So to give nothing else further down the line to test that out, it just doesn't flow with their design philosophy. And they're trying, like, so all these YouTubers are kind of trying to say, well, it's because they want you to play their other games. But the thing is, there isn't enough time. How many other games have they got? Imagine I started Honkai now from the beginning with all the content it's got now. How long would that take? And then Zenless Zone Zero, right? So say you do 2 hours on that a day, you do 2 hours on Genshin a day, you do 2 hours on Honkai a day, you do 2. So that doesn't even make sense, because the other argument, the reason that they're saying it's done is because in China, video games, you can only allow to play them for 2 hours a day, right? Children. So that's why MiHoYo have done it. So if that's the case, then they can't be expecting their player base, the majority, they cater to CN, they cater to China. Like, Chinese players get their wishes first. And so then they wouldn't have enough time to play all of their games. So this concept doesn't make sense, that they're trying to make us play their other games. Yeah, so that in itself doesn't make sense. And then you got to think that they know Genshin's their biggest one. So why would they try to act like, I don't know how to say it, like try to make the community like divide the community and pull bits of it into other games where potentially they might stay and not go back to Genshin. Wouldn't you just keep your cash cow as your cash cow and try and build other things off its back, rather than like try and force that cash cow to be cut down and get that revenue from elsewhere? Isn't it all better coming from one source, and then the other ones can try and stand alone a bit? Like, do you know what I mean? It's like the majority of Genshin players didn't come from Honkai. Do you see what I mean? But they're trying to. That theory is saying that's the game plan of MiHoYo, but that hasn't been their past business practice. So I don't think that's true. I just think we should wait and see. And I don't think I don't know who you are. I don't think that we should, because everyone's jumped on this same bandwagon, like it's the final be all and end all. And it doesn't seem like that to me. The language used was, like I said, the journalist was a noob. He asked the wrong question. By making it comparison to Spiral Abyss, you instantly give them a get out of that discussion free card, because they can just say, well, we're not going to do anything like Spiral Abyss. But they might be doing like a full-on dungeon, you know, like that event we had where it was a dungeon, a Misty something, but 4 players, something like that. You know, you don't know, a raid, like basically a raid. You don't know. They might be doing. We don't know actually what they're doing. And to think that they haven't got things that they've already sort of developed and tested, that's wishful thinking. They've got probably loads of combat things they could throw at us, but they're choosing not to, because, like I said, I think they're trying to flesh the game out. Remember when they first started Genshin, they said they're going to support it for 12 years. They didn't say they're going to make content for it for 12 years, but they were going to support it for 12 years. So even half of that life cycle, 6 years, has got content releases. You're not going to cram what the best part of the game is. They know the combat's the best part of the game. Like, everyone knows the combat is the best part of the game, without doubt, right? No one denies that. So I think it's more of a like, they don't want to tell us, but basically they've got things in store for combat, but that's going to come after they give us a lot of non-combat stuff to do, basically, and you know, like the teapot, things like that, and more hopefully quality of life fixes. But see, the thing is, it's also people misunderstand how Genshin is. Genshin was never meant to be played 8 to 10 hours a day like an MMO. It was not designed for that. It's a mobile gacha game, right? That's its primary design, and that's changed slightly. But I guarantee you, I don't know the statistics, but I guarantee you, if you check, I'm right, the majority of players are on mobile devices, not on like a console or a PC, you know, like a gaming device. So that means the majority are casual, and the casual players spend as well. So if you think about where their money came from, it's more than likely it was not the YouTubers that you see buying R5 weapons and C6 characters. No, it's like 100 other players all spending maybe just $10 or $20, and times that by, you know, how the millions of people, literally millions of players around the world of Genshin. So that's where their money's coming from. They know that. So why not give those players a bit more to do? Because remember, like, combat is quite difficult on Android. On touchscreen, it's a pain in the ass, right? I've tried it. Yeah, and every YouTuber, right, what you said is right, has jumped on the same opinion. I watched Sevi, Braxophone, Mtashed, there was one other, I can't remember, but they were all saying the same thing. And I thought, where's the counterpoint? Which was what I was thinking, because the first thing I didn't read the article, I watched Mtashed, and when he was reciting the interview, I was thinking, but the comparison was to Spiral Abyss, and we know they're holding back with giving us combat stuff. We know that. We've all been itching for ages. Why wouldn't they be doing it? Unless it's planned further down the line. And we know MiHoYo has got a long rollout plan ahead of time. Look at the way the story progresses, and how characters who are on banners now are intertwined into events that have been developed, you know, months ahead of time. So they've obviously got a long like rollout schedule for this piece of software, and that's what you got to think. You got to keep the long-term planning game, and I don't think a lot of them are, like the YouTubers. And I think that's just to do, like I said, a bit young, a bit inexperienced, a bit naive about this is a $1 billion company now. It's not a $1 million company anymore. It's a different level of projecting where you're going with your plans. Basically, I don't know the words to say what I'm trying to say. I haven't watched Tectar. I stopped watching Techie a while ago. His personality was just a bit too, it's all an act, and it's all a bit too it doesn't gel with me. He seems like it'd be alright when off the camera's off and you went for a drink with him or something, he'd be alright. But like certain ones where they've got a acting personality, like Atsu as well, the Asian guy streamer. He has this larger than life shouting personality all the time. And it's just like, I don't think you'll really like that in real life. Let's just see, that chat like normal. But, so I haven't watched Techie for a long time. Are we going here? I think we are going here. Hello, Dung Pro Gamer. How's it going? But like I was saying to Robert, I think we should just wait and see. Because the thing is, you should never be playing a game in expectation of something that's going to happen in it that has never been said it's going to happen. And so if people who started, like when the game first started, were complaining back then about not having end-game combat content, and they were expecting more, and then played the game for 2 years expecting more, well then you're a fool. Because no one told you that was going to happen, so why are you still here? And now you're complaining about it? I'm sorry, we know what we've got here, and if you're not happy with how the game is at the minute, in terms of combat, then there's other things you can play. Go and play Zone of Endless Zero. Go and play them other Mario games. I'm joking, I jest. But my point is, you can't have an expectation of something that hasn't been told that it's going to happen. Everyone projecting, it's going to have PvP, it's going to have this, it's going to have that. It might do, but this is what it is now. And if you're not happy with what it is now, then don't play it now. Come and play it when those things potentially get added to the game. That's the way I see it. So yeah, I mean, you got to take everything with a grain of salt. And the thing is, like, Mihoyo are a clever company, right? They've got marketing, PR, and all that shit. And they know what they know that the majority of their player base aren't the sweaty gamers, right? Aren't the YouTubers that have got C6 every character, R5 for every weapon. The majority of their players are the casuals, and they're the ones that are spending the most, like the mobile players that we talked about. So to them, they know who's actually making them money, but they also know the most vocal people about the game are the ones that whose opinions we've heard on YouTube, etc. So they have to, their PR has to be very, like in interviews, they have to be very careful with their wording, what they say, which is why I said that interviewer was the noob. He shouldn't have made a comparison about Spiral Abyss. He should have said, are we going to get any new endgame combat content, not comparing it to Spiral Abyss. And that way they couldn't have wriggled out of it, because their whole answer was based around the fact that they were making a comparison to Spiral Abyss. This is my opinion, but let's wait and see. I'm still going to be here regardless, right? I like the way it's set up now. If they add more, it's great. If not, I'm happy with the game as it is, right? This is what I was saying. If you're not happy with, and why are you playing it now, expecting it to be like something later? So I'll be here in 2 years, and we'll see. About 2.5 years, I reckon, we're going to sort of get something. Are you still doing a Poodle one? Okay. I've got to bathe my kid here, so I'm going to have to change his nappy at some point. Alright, what we got? Man. Man. Go again. But I think it's Yeah, I'm going to be here till the lights go out, Rory. Literally until the server shuts down or something. Either that or like I post something anti-Mihoyo on the wrong forum and they ban my account. One of those two things is going to happen. Otherwise, I'm here like either that or I'm here till the end of the game. I'm not. I don't have enough time in my life anymore to sort of, you know, like play other stuff. You know what like, my life situation is now, Rory. So in terms of what you know, like what I need out of a video game to fulfill me, that I can play in a short time, this game is perfect for that. A short bit every day. It's all the kind of things I like in a game, like, you know, quasi MMO features, but I can do everything myself. Perfect. And it's still gonna look good in a couple of years as well. What's on? What did you say? No, it's next door, don't worry. The other thing as well, you know, like they can put people. All right, guys, I am gonna have to go and change my kid's nappy, so I'm gonna just be right back. If you hang on, I'll come back with that thought I was gonna share. Be right back. Oh, sorry. My mic was muted. I'm back. We're back. Sorry about that. Yeah, my kid just did a nasty poop and needs to be changed. He's still not quite there with using the potty for number 2s.
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
Is that all you got?
Your penance is due. Guilty. Your penance is due. Stay condemned.
This guy's got so much HP. Oh, maybe we need to get that. Fix this one. Oh, shame about the flats, but very nice. Is it? I haven't started it on my main account. On this account, I have only got the last bits to do. I did all the other. I don't think I've like got the shop up to. Was it like 1 million earnings or something? I don't know what it was, whatever that was, but I've done most of the stuff. I didn't mind the event, to be honest. It was all quite a bit different, you know, like random stuff. It's kind of about what we were talking about before, about, you know, like they're putting sort of less emphasis on combat stuff. And I didn't really mind it.
Nowhere to run. Through me, justice is served.
Patience.
Well played.
Oh god, sign up as a shield.
Stabilize.
As you wish.
That's what I wanted.
Futaka, judgment is upon you. Your penance is due.
His hits, you know, like when he hits enemy Sinos, they feel so unimpactful. Like he's not actually whacking as hard as he is. I mean, it might even just be the noise, you know, that clink, clink, clink sort of noise. If they changed that sound effect, I might like it more. Bad. Ooh, it's not bad. We don't have resin. Okay, let's do some upgrading. Try and make... I need Lumine to be better on this account, because I'm going to replace Aether on my main account with Kusanali, but on this account we're just going to be using her and Collie, and I haven't even started building Collie yet. Artifacts, let's have a look. Yeah, okay, we can replace that with a new one, I think. Oh no, wrong set. The Gilded Dreams, I want Deepwood. Excuse me. If I had him on my main account, I probably wouldn't be using him right now. The built to where he's built, but due to not having many options on this account, God, sorry, my throat. Yeah, sorry about that. Just due to not having a lot of, you know, DPS options on this account, and where Shogun on this account has only got access to the catch and C0, so her damage isn't that great. I think when I finish Cyanite, he'll probably do more. I'll have to test, but we'll see. What's this? All right, we can get rid of this. Let's go. Yes. I don't know who you are, man. Let's see. Damn. Alright, but it's better than what she had. And Collie can take that one, I guess. Everyone gets a little upgrade. What's new here? What's she got here? Oh, this isn't too bad, but no rolls have gone into either crit. This isn't too bad either. Let's take this to 16 if possible. Yeah, probably I should have let him come. I wasn't thinking. Oh mate, I've only got that left. I mean, at least it's gone into EM and not flat defense, but come on, seriously. Alright, what are her stats? Let's have a look. Alright, that's a bit better than it was. She was on 30 something crit rate before because it wasn't upgraded. His stuff's all done, I think. Yeah. For now, I need to get a crit circlet for him. Crit damage circlet for him. Because at the minute, I'm stuck with this. Crit damage with crit. That's why I'm in that place, but I can't get one. You know how long it takes to get the piece you want in this game. It takes forever. Let's just have a look. New defense. Let's see. Either or. Yeah, that one. Yeah, these are all not very good. It's always the way, man, isn't it? When you get 4 subs and 2 of them are crit, you never get the crit rolls. This is my experience as well. I think that's it for
Luck can swing the
this
results.
account. Let's go. It's 2 levels. Let's see what my history is here. I think I'm not far off pity. Or I might be, I can't remember. 5, 10, 15, 25, 20, 25, 35, 40, 50, well, 49. I thought it was going to go in gold there for a minute. Okay. Another one of those I don't use.
It'll run out sooner or later.
So, look, so the last bit of this is available. Try. Let's see what there is. So, uproot is what? That's the hunting thing. Yeah, I didn't mind the hunting thing. I was crap at it at first. You know, the first time you tried, I was missing and stuff. But once you got used to the mechanics, that was all right. What's this? This is the fighting, right? Yeah, I mean, it's just combat's good. The shop, I was a bit unsure of at first. Yeah, another codex, another Fav codex, right? Yeah, I wouldn't mind if it was a Fav sword or a Fav like spear. I don't have many of those on this account, but another codex. Yeah, this was alright. I've got to try and do this to get this. This. Oh, it's finding those treasure chests, yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't mind any of these. I thought it was quite alright all around. Nothing took overly long. I won't do it today, we've got 11 days. Just because I don't have the time today, I'm going to have to do it on Saturday. Saturdays are going to have to become my only long stream day nowadays. And let's check this. Claim all, delete this. Let's go and see Tubby, because I should be full on, or not full, but enough to get the trans in. of the realm currency.
Good deeds.
This realm is true.
Yeah, we can get it now. I'm not going to use it today, I'll use it tomorrow. You okay? You didn't hurt yourself? Oh, is it hurting? Okay, good. Okay, good boy. You're being a really good boy, thank you. Alright, let's get Hero's Wits, I guess. I've only got 4. But then this is what I really want. Let's take this. Goodbye, let's just upgrade Lumine's gear a bit more. With those 2 thingamajigs. 11, 16, 16. Right, what's the 11 one? Energy recharge. Yeah, I'll do. Wait a sec. I wonder if I can save this. Yes. Defense. Alright, game. Trolling me now. Trolling me, trolling me, trolling me. Is that the best Dendro we've got? Yes, that is the best Dendro we've got.
But
It is, yes.
judge of other people's sense of humor.
Yes, it's a coach. I guess I'll take this up to get some more Dendro damage. At least we got 2% more damage there. Got something instead of, or was it 6% more defense or whatever it was that we normally get. Okay, not level. Alright, let's change count.
Luck
Oh, what is this?
can bring the results of a single game, but it's bound to run out sooner or later.
What's this? Oh, it's the event. Alright, silly me. Let's get out of this. Come back on my main account. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and push it with today's stream. I'll just finish up on my main account and just do the normal daily stuff and end it, because I mean my son's been very, very good. I don't want to push my luck with him. You know. Alright, come on. Network failure, are you kidding me? What does that mean? What? That was so random. It was like network failure, and then I clicked retry and it just worked. Obviously my network didn't fail, the stream is still like surely the stream would have ended. That light is too bright, like it's got dark all of a sudden here, it's raining. Very dark. Oh, that's better. So, what are we doing today? I think I'm going to the same domain. Oh, we got a rep reward, really? So, get that. Go and get that reputation reward, please. Give it to me. It's furniture. No wonder I didn't pick it up. I thought it was going to be something good. Right, what do we get next? That's not good. Biryani. I would love to know how to make biryani. That's good. Yeah, that's good. These look very pretty. So let's go and do something with our resin. 8 of those, okay. Wait a second. I think I'd got the transient on this account already. So just run there. It's not that far to the crafting bench. Where is it? Oh, I don't have these. Did you try that team with Sino? You must have. Because my Razor on this account, sorry, on that account isn't well built. Not Razor, sorry. I forgot what I was saying. I need to try it with Sino. I'm going to build up the characters I need. Oh, I'm going to the wrong place. And then try it, but I think it would work with Sino, right? Bless you.
Up and away.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna have to start doing the same domain on this account. Because I need to get like a decent set of gear for Kusanagi. And my current best set of gear that's on Aether is not very good. Where is it? Oh, it's terrible. Oh, and I need an ER one of these. Deepwood Memories. EM attack. That's bad. We can use this for fodder though. Oh, here we go. Let's just switch to this. Unlock this. Enhance this. Oh, wrong one. Enhance this. Worth it. Nice. Worked out alright. It's a nice piece. Not the best, but not the worst. It's all offensive stats. I like it. Very good. Let's see what your stats are now. Much better. Just one piece. Alright, artifacts. Let's go through them. Feather next. Deep word. She's got 14% crit damage, not very good. That might pan out. Alright, nothing here for now. Nothing on... Oh, that is on set. Even though it's 4-star, that might be handy to keep. That's great. Damage was great. Yeah, I need a crit rate one for him, really. Crit damage isn't what we need. That's the problem I had with that team as well, Robbie. That was the only problem. I love playing it. It was really fun, but the amount of damage I would take is just too much, and I'm not good at dodging. It's not that I'm not good at dodging. I don't really try. I don't. You know, it's not important to me. It's like, why would I dodge when I can just like take a healer or a shield, or do you know what I mean? Let's see if this pans out. This one might pan out. Switch, enhance. So that's +4, just to see. Just to see. +5, and then we get flat defense. Alright, I'm gonna go to that domain. And then do dailies after. Alright, we did something. That was a nice upgrade, that flower for Aether. Let's yeah, let's go. I want to make this quick, so I'll take this team. You're getting a bit tired, Sam? Okay, good. Right, let's try and get this done.
You are not welcome here.
One with nature.
Whirling snow. Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, baby. I'm almost finished. Just give me a bit of time, okay? You've been really good. Let me have my arm. Thank you. Oh, no. Then go and sit down. I haven't finished. Good boy. Alright, come on. Let's go.
Let's go.
You are not welcome here.
Look at you, Boozer.
Let's end this now.
The birds call.
My apologies.
Where's the stairs? Oh, that's rubbish. And more rubbish. I like this pet, this bird. This bird's very cool. Robot bird, whatever it is. It's very well designed.
You are not welcome here.
The wind knows me.
Hold the line. Embrace the ice. Take flight.
I mean, it's all percentages. This is true, yeah. The CD is a bit annoying and makes that weird noise. What about the Shiki Hydra? I don't think he makes noise, does he? That paper puppet or whatever it is. What other ones are there? I can't remember.
I'm here.
I can't be bothered checking.
You are not welcome here.
Allow me. Whirling snow. Yeah.
Nothing really good. Let's just go through everything and just check as usual. And I've got my dailies to get through. Where are you, Aether? Artifacts. Yeah, it didn't look that way. Just checking what was new because I was a bit distracted. I mean, this is alright now. I don't want to level up another one of these, but that might pan out actually. I'll come back to that. It's 14% crit damage. I actually need more crit rate, you know. Let's see if we can get one of the other crits on one of these 3 or 4 pieces that have got 1 crit on it already, if we have enough fodder. for the task at hand. It's not bad, but not what I'm looking for. Yeah, let's try on this one. It's all percentage. Please crit rate, please crit rate. No! It's the wrong Archon. I was praying to the crit rate Archon, not the defense one. And last attempt to see if we can get crit damage on this. No. The game just don't want me to have it. What's her one? It's rubbish. I suppose. I just want to check my crit damage. Was it 100? 102. If I lost 14, that would be 86. That'd be too low. Artifacts. Let's have a look. Onto this. Did we get anything? I really need a ER Sands on this set. Nope. Alright, you're staying with that. That's not even that good. I don't care about this. And here we didn't get anything. Yeah, so we're stuck at the moment with our Aether. Did I level all your stuff up? Nope. That's bad, but it is going to just be traded up for a better one when we get one. It's not bad, not very good. What I should say, not. I don't have an attack sands or EM sands. I'm stuck with these. I don't want to level this up at all because I have no use for it on this set. It's between HP and ER, so I've gone with the ER. That's done. So everything except the thing I don't want to do is done on her. Good. Very good. Official, I think we're done with. Where are you? Where is she? What the fuck is official? Yes, that's all alright. Razor. Okay. This. Let's see if we've got another EM goblet or not. I don't know who you are, Marnie. My man, Marnie. A lot of people trying to join my world today. It's a bit unusual. Normally no one tries to join me. They know like I'm antisocial. That might pan out. That might pan out. That might pan out. 5.4, 3.1. Alright, so 6.2 defense HP. Let's try with that one first. Can we get the elusive crit rate substat? Well, maybe if we had some fodder, we could. But at the moment, it doesn't look like we can. I'm just going to throw something crap on that, like that. No. Alright, fine. Anyway, we're out of artifact XP. Time for dailies. I'm going to change to a team with Aether in it to test him out. Seems so. It's not unusual. I think it might be just because I'm streaming a bit later than normal. I'm wondering on Monday when I change my stream time, we'll get more or less viewers. Unfortunately, none of the times were ideal. Now's not ideal. Midday's not ideal. The morning when I'm going to be doing it next week is not ideal. Really, I should be doing it in the evening, but I can't then because family's home. Oh, we'll take your email. One, two, three, four. Yeah. I got so much to do in Genshin. I've really fallen behind since 3.0 because it sort of coincided with like my son starting nursery. So normally on this account, I'm fairly up to date. Oh,
There's a hedgehog.
yeah, so 9 AM my time on Monday I'm going to start. I'm going to have to sort out my resin over the weekend so that it, you know, it refreshes at that time for the morning rather than later in the day as it does now. So it'll be quite fairly early for you. You won't be like the 6 AM or whatever it is that you're normally with me at. We'll see what happens. I think it's probably better all round. Because like I was saying, it's a definite 2 hours that I get, you know, like at the minute. Because he's getting older, he might sleep for 1 hour, he might sleep for 2, he might sleep for none. That's good. I'm hoping maybe I'll get some more viewers from the US because it'll be like evening time on the, I don't know on which coast. I don't know my times, but maybe somewhere like, because obviously the US is like the biggest English speaking country, I think. Because Europe is so fragmented, there's so many different European languages that it used to always be a problem like playing MMOs. You were playing on the Europe server, but every sort of guild would categorize itself according to the language that they would speak. Which was annoying. And that's why I started playing on US servers and in MMOs and later in my MMO career, just so I could have more people that I could speak to. But then on the US servers, you get all the Brazilian players coming in speaking Portuguese. So I'm UTC, like Universal, yeah, that UTC. I'm on British summertime at the minute, so we'll be BST, but at the end of the month our clocks are going to go back, so we'll be on UTC. So at the minute I'm UTC +1. Cider. Okay. I don't have apple cider. Alright, where can I cook? Can you just sit down and wait, please? I'll be finished soon. Good boy. Play with your toys if you want to. Apple cider. Doesn't look like I can make apple cider. I don't know how to make apple cider. I don't even know where you get the recipe for that. Let's go to Mondstadt and see if anyone sells it in the shops. This stuff is annoying. I'm trying to be quick and finish quickly now. I've got run around looking for this nonsense. Oh, so it's not too bad for you. Still quite late. For me, 2 AM is late. Alright, would you sell apple cider? No. Alright, let's have a look here. Apple cider, no. Alright, I have no idea what to do, where to get apple cider from. Let me just do a quick Google search because I want to find out quickly. Come on. Purchase from Charles in Angel's Share. Okay, let's go to Charles. He's in the pub. I should have thought about that. I didn't think about going to the pub. That's my bad. Reset is at 2 AM. Alright. For the daily reset for the dailies and stuff. Alright, okay. So, buy something to drink. Apple cider. Purchase. Perfect. Let's go back to that dude in Sumeru. Come on. Where are you, dude? Here he is. Yeah, but I think I'm still on Saturday. I'm still gonna do start my stream around the same time, a bit earlier, like I did last Saturday, because that'll be about 11 AM for me. Excuse me, and the missus are lying because we don't have our son on Friday night, and then she'll go and then pick him up and take him out on Saturdays, which is normally the routine, and I can get a 5 or 6 hour streaming hopefully. Oh, it's an achievement. No, there's no Catherine in this town, is there? Let's go over here. Yeah, I think that works out nicely. And then, if I'm lucky and they're not in on a Sunday as well, I'll stream then. But some Sundays, like last Sunday, just have to do the family stuff, you know? Gotta do my duties.
Add Astra. Thank you for. Add Astra.
Yes. Oh, that's perfect. I think I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm either going to do the Archon quest on this account, or I'm going to start the Archon quest on the other account. But that would mean I'm going to have to do the Chasm stuff. You know, like the Zhao and the Fantastic Compass. That. And I wouldn't mind doing that, because I want to do that when it's uninterrupted and just go through it all again. But I'm not sure how long that takes, because I think it took quite a while last time. So I'm not sure which I'll do, because I'd like to get Sumeru dailies and weeklies unlocked on the other account, but it's not really essential, do you know? I'm not in that much of a hurry for it. Whereas I think we're getting more Archon quest, aren't we, when in 3.2? So I think I'd rather, probably rather do it on this account, the new desert region Archon quest. Do some exploring there. Actually have some fun rather than grinding. Because on my other account it feels like grinding because it's something I've already done before. Alright, I'm all done. Alright, Robbie, I'm gonna log off, dude, because I do have to take care of this little guy. So thank you for joining me today, and yeah, hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. So have a good day, mate, or good morning for you. Yeah, it's a good day, it's a new day for you. And I'll maybe see you tomorrow if you're about. Adios, dude.